Hello, happy crafters and artists. This is Janet at craftsandcollage.com. Welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe. You can always unsubscribe later if you find you just don't like my stuff. Today we are going to do a double spread, like a two-page spread in the converted magazine. We've done lots of pages so far. It's just awesome. I have such a good time in this book. And this, I believe, was an old, because this is like, I believe from the 80s, this particular magazine. 89. October 89. And so this was, it looks like Bruce Lee. So I don't know if it is or not, but it looks like him, and it was an old ad. So here's the thing. I picked out a bunch of pages. You know how I do it, right? If you've been here at all. I go by feel, right? If it feels like I want to give it a try, then we go with it, right? But there's one that I want to make the focal point of this particular one, and I'm not sure why. I'm being very honest with you. I don't know why this particular picture struck me the way it did, but I'll show it to you now. There we go. And I don't know why it strikes me as so pretty, but I think it's cool. I mean, it's what it is it's actually the handle of a cane. I believe that's what it is the handle of a walking stick. So I thought it would be cool to build some pages around that. I was gifted a manicure, so I took my daughter in to have our nails done today. And this is the coolest thing. This is color changing mood polish. It's like, when it gets cold, it's very dark like the tips are. But the warm color is the color that sits over my fingertips. Isn't that cool? And it can go all ombre or dark. And I know, silly as it sounds, if I stick my finger in my coffee, it's all the blue. Isn't that cool? So I thought I would try it today, and here I am, because I really am enjoying it. It's actually very stunning. So, okay, so this picture, I don't know why I like it. Like I said, I just thought it was really cool. And I've got some pictures here that might go with it. So I wasn't sure what I was going to do. I picked out a lot of pictures, actually, on this one. Like, I love this one, but I'm not sure it's the mood of what I'm looking for on this particular page. See, I kind of like that. This, to me, may or may not go. I haven't decided yet. This doesn't go. And I absolutely love this house front, but I haven't decided if I want to use a big picture like that. And here I've got some small stuff, not too much. A few pictures that aren't really, they're left over from a couple recent projects, so I just wanted to give them a second look, you know. So basically, what I have here, see, I love the idea of this woman. See, to me, she kind of goes with the whole thing, but it's almost too much. Like, she presents almost too much, whereas this is kind of, there's a piece of trivia that belongs to this particular classical painting. This is by Holbein, during the time of Henry VIII, I believe. And Holbein drew the portrait with this in the background, and he actually painted in himself painting the portrait. You can see him if you can actually get a magnified picture on Google, and it shows him in the mirror painting the portrait, which I always thought was kind of a cool bit of trivia. There you go. See, I just throw stuff out there. See, now I'm not sure if that fits. Now I'm questioning that. Sorry, my bad. That painting is by Van Eyck. Same time period. And yes, if you get a close enough look, you can see the painter in the mirror. Oh, am I touching the light again? Yes, I am. There we go. See, and then the camera moves because the light touches it. Ugh. I have got to get a different setup going. Alright, so this one I put up there for that reason. Okay, so I'm a little off kilter with this one, I have to admit. A little bit not fired up, if you know what I mean. I'm just not feeling it, any of these that I want to use. Oh, I rather like that. Let's see which one of these would suit this picture. Oh, see, I like that. I think that really suits it. That actually does too. Now I'm going to get all confused. That one doesn't. We're good on that one. And I don't think that one goes. Not the same mood. Now, which one? I think this one that's not kiddish at all. Alright, let's place some of these pictures to see where we're at tonight. Okay, I definitely... Do I want that on this side or this side? Oh, I like her next to, she's going to be next to the greenhouse. So for my head, that makes a good sense as far as placing it. I don't know what anybody uses as far as where they place stuff. I know that for me it's sort of, I don't know, where my eye catches it looks best, you know, like maybe it's placed because of color or what's next to it, or, you know, it can be any number of reasons why I place something where I do. And for the life of me, I'm not sure I could explain why, or explain it at all, frankly. See, I like those two, but they're not quite the same mood. I want this sitting here, so I may cover the bottom, I might not, I don't know yet, hence why I'm cutting off the white strip, because I do like this here. So okay, so I'm going to take off, almost to that house. I think I'm going to just start a December kind of daily thing. Sorry, I had a moment with my daughter. So is everybody getting ready for Christmas? I hope so. Let's glue this down. I think I'm very clear that I want this piece right here. Yep. goodness, excuse me. Alright, right there. Get that laid down there. Oh, we're going to take that up a bit and overlay it just the tiniest bit so that it sits right flush against the If you have any suggestions for Christmas crafts that I can do a vid for you, please let me know, because there's lots around. You just don't know what interests folks. Yes, I'll put this on the bottom. And I haven't picked out any text for this picture at all. So, and yes, I have to get some kind of new lighting set up here, because boy, oh boy, sorry. Boy, oh boy, I'm getting some serious glare on that ring light. And I do apologize for that. That's very annoying when you're trying to watch something, when it's got glare. So I apologize. And I am going to invest in some lighting at the start of the new year. Maybe a couple of different kinds of lights like I have now. I have 3 of them here. But the LED bulbs, like ring lights and the ones that don't get hot and stuff like that, they do not provide the same kind of lighting. They just don't. It's not as bright. It's, I don't know, fake or something. I must sound really old fogey with that one. Oh my goodness. Fake light bulbs. They just have, it's not that they, old light bulbs, the old kind of fluorescent bulbs have all kinds of yellow in them, so I understand that. But these just are like, it's almost like looking into a blue bulb constantly. Constantly. Oh, got a lot of glue there, Janet. Holy cow. Went a little heavy on the glue stick, eh? Oh, wow. Alright, so now I have to lift this. Because I glommed way too much glue on there. You don't really think you can get too much glue stick, right? It's sort of like it is what it is, right? But you can. You're seeing proof of it right now. Right now, before your very eyes. I just kind of bled it on there. Yuck. And my daughter knows what to bring me when she goes to Walmart with my granddaughter. They always pick me up glue sticks. And there's something very, secure for me about knowing there are new glue sticks in the drawer. In their package, but brand new glue sticks. I love that feeling. I know that's silly, huh? Totally silly. It's like knowing there's a Diet A&W root beer in the cupboard for me. Nothing better, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, nothing better. That stuff is awesome. Fill this dead air in with your favorite music in the background, folks. I'm sorry. I'm kind of just focused on cutting this. I ended up putting a ribbon on the around the base of the little Christmas tree globe. Where did I put it? Wasn't that weird? It went somewhere. Oh my God, did I knock it down? Okay, that I'm sorry, I was just talking to myself. As I do. Um, hmm. Nope, I had stuck it in a drawer away from my baby granddaughter. Well, little granddaughter. But I put a ribbon on the bottom. I liked how it turned out. It was fun. So much fun. Pine cone. Yep. Okay, so where is this piece going to go? And finding a text for this mishmash of pictures is going to be really interesting. I have no idea what the mood is or anything. It's strictly what appealed to me. That was it. I also made a resolution, and I don't do that often because I don't believe in resolutions. They're too, people are so used to breaking them for themselves that they don't take them seriously. You know, a lot of folks no longer take stuff like that seriously. So, you know, don't make the resolutions unless you're actually, you know, going to want to do something with it. But one of my resolutions is to begin really using some of the stuff that I've set aside for special projects. Like I've got some things that I won't use until I absolutely am building a page or a folio or something that includes those. But I have folder after folder of cool stuff that I've kind of set aside going, oh, that's cool stuff. I can't use that up because I'll want to use it someday, some other way, right? So, you know, so I've decided that I'm going to use craft supplies and art supplies and paint that I've had for a while. I have a new set of gouache I want to break into and stuff like that. So I've decided I'm going to try and use up some of my craft stuff on something we'd all like to see. Out of control. Thank you. Awesome. Oh, I should pull that January out before I lose it in the pile of text. And I've tried 4 or 5 times to go in and sort this stuff into various like moods and things like that, but it never works that way. I always end up with this lovely little box of this right to the bottom, thick with text. So. Hi, sorry about that. Again, I had to answer the door. My daughter has all kinds of stuff being delivered. Shh. Nobody's supposed to know. Alright, so let's get this stuck down. Keep having the Redbone song, hey, hey, I think it's called. I don't remember the name. It opens Guardians of the Galaxy though. They're playing it at the opening scene of Guardians of the Galaxy, which is a good movie. I don't get into very many of the Marvel universe and stuff like that, the comic book universes. I've only seen a few of the various movies, but Guardians of the Galaxy with Root and the others is an exceptionally entertaining movie. If you ever want to see it, it's really, really good. Okay, so I like that. I like that the green is sort of connected in this corner. I know, again, that sounds weird, but I do try to describe why I put things in certain places if I'm going to bother to Gluebook with you guys. Like, I'd rather just let you know why I think a certain way or put a thing a certain way. Alright, I like that. I love hearing why different artists and crafters and so on do what they do. That's one of my favorite things about crafting videos, is when they actually describe why they do a certain thing. Because then sometimes for me it starts to actually make sense. Like, it makes more sense for me when they describe a certain way of doing things. And then you get lots of tips that way and hints and things like that. I hope it's not too cold where you are. I know it's starting to get warm in Australia. Other side of the world type stuff. Alright, so there's this, which would actually look quite good there. And then I thought maybe this word distinctive would be very appropriate for these particular pictures. There's some really beautiful ones. My daughter borrowed the paper cutter, and I just realized how often in a day, both on vid and off, how often I reach for it. Like, I reach for it fairly often. If there's a long straight line to do, I'll use it, Alright, let's just get this colored in, because we don't need a big old white mark on the bottom of our text. Yep, that works. Okay. Alright, so I do like that. Awesome is good, but it doesn't suit. That would suit on something we'd all like to see. I don't know. I like distinctive. So if I put that there, which I do like, let's see what we have for that other spot. Let's see if there's something in here. Hoo-hoo. That might be kind of fun. My computer keeps running out of room, so I have to stop, or rather my computer stops recording, and then I have to go and I'm not sure this belongs with the word distinctive. It belongs somewhere, but I don't think it's here. Like, I'm just not getting that vibe, you know what I mean? But I was thinking that a row of books, see, I really like her, and if I put her in there at about that height, she would look awesome. Awesome. Alright, so let's get her glued down. There we go. I think what bothered me was that, I mean, the dress is sort of period, but it's also supposed to be bridal from what I remember in the magazine. And it's, yeah, the whole dress itself didn't fit. At least in my opinion, you know. So I'm glad I could use the picture this way. That actually makes me happy. And let's get some of this trimmed off. Okay. Oh, that looks good. All right. So if you go here, Mr. Parrot, and distinctive goes along here, we need to fill space in there. So what can we fill that space with? What do we have to fill that space? It's wider. Oh. Oh, I quite like that. I don't know if it goes or not, but we'll see. We shall see. How about a llama? Is that a llama or an emu? No, not emu. Llama or... what's the other one? Is it emu? Might be. Oh, the foxes are kind of cool. Wow. We'll see. I don't know if it goes with this particular set of pictures, but, you know, I throw stuff in there. And, well, that can be considered distinctive. We'll just take that out for the heck of it for a minute. Shh. Don't say anything yet. Oh. Oh, that's kind of pretty. So is this actually. I like both of those. Alright, just for the heck of it, let's see what we've got. I still have to find a picture or circumstance to use that. Is that not cool? I forget what, was in an art book, I think, actually. An old art book. Isn't that cool, though? Yeah, I really want to find a place to use that. Okay, so, perfect fit. Yeah, it should fit just fine, even with the dip. So I do like the waterfall. I mean, I think that's really nice. But for some reason, I really like this one, only it isn't wide enough unless we just barely fit it. Let's try. You know me. I can't spare a 1/16 of an inch on this one. I may still be filling in Sharpie frames yet. Oh, that's a close shave. That's a Gillette shave right there. Close shave. See, there's still some white showing. So, of course, I can't just leave it be, can I? No. I have to go after that white. Kind of like what happened in the 80s when we all plucked our eyebrows so thin. This one would be uneven, so you pluck a few more. That one would be uneven. Now they don't grow back. I've just got thin eyebrows. And the style now is thick, so what the heck, eh? I can't afford not one squeak on these sides. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see if I did it. Haha, just for the fun of it. Do I want to cover up that lady? No, I don't. I want to take some off the bottom. Okay. Can we do it? Did I just squeak past? We'll overlap that just a bit and hopefully make it to the other side. We're going to butt up against that particular picture and see if we can't get a clear... Oh my God, did I do it? I did it. Oh, Ermagerd. Look at that. Oh, no, I'm missing it by just a little bit. Okay. Alright. Alright, fine. I get it. We'll just cover that up with the distinctive. Shall we? That works for me. I think I will even take more off the top here. More off the top, please. It was really cold here today. Fahrenheit 18 feels like 0. Fahrenheit. I'm in Canada and that sounds more like metric to me, but that is bloody cold when it comes to Fahrenheit. Like crazy cold. I'm going to take that right across there, I think. What do you think? There or there? There. Yep, I like that. Okay, so for the long text, I generally reach for my Gluebook pad to give myself a background to glue on. Normally, you've seen me, I just lay glue on the page. But for text like this and length and stuff, I'm going to glue it on a page. And this one is soon destined for the recycle bin because I've used almost all the pages of it. Now, let's see if I can get this placed where I would like. I'm going to do a fill-in with Sharpie because of the shape of this piece of paper. Okay, so, and we didn't use those, but we need the parrot. So, the parrot. The entire reason that this page was done tonight was because I ran into this parrot picture again that I had been saving once again in one of those special folders for when I was going to use them in art. And there things sit, like that best bit of ribbon, or, you know, those shells that you picked up and you've been saving and saving for a special project to come along, you know. Well, today's the day, friends. Do that special project today. Start it. Plan it out. Throw everything you're going to use for that special project in a little basket, you know, like this. This is all for a bunch of special projects I've got lined up on my desk, partly for that globe and so on, but stick everything in a little container and do your projects. Enjoy them. You know, don't let time slip by. It's precious little of it as it is, you know. There we go. I like that. Muchly. I like that muchly. Ugh. Yep, let's lift him. There we go. All right. You know what? I really like this. Do I have anything to trim there? I might. Alright, and I am going to take my handy dandy Sharpie and color this little strip at the bottom here with black so it at least blends into the bottom of the page. There we go. Okay, so thank you for coming along on this little funny, no real rhyme or reason kind of glue book spread. But I really, Really enjoyed doing it. Really a lot. Later, friends.